So I've got my studio sort of set up. I kept a rug down so I don't mess up the floor with paint. And let's see. So this is my little desk. I got a long desk, but it was just too much. It was too crowded in here, so it didn't work out. I've got Nikita's little ashes right here, actually. I keep those with me at my desk at all times. I'm not ready to, let go of that yet. But yeah, I was on Pinterest just a little bit ago. I'm gonna settle in for the night and probably do some reading. I'll show you what I'm reading these days. We've got a little studio assistant. Margot's here. So this is what I have so far. This is, look at her. Margot! I've got my watercolors out, color pencils. There's regular pencils in there. I've got my Prismacolors here. I've used these for a number of years, probably more than 20 years at this point. This is Nikita's teddy. I'll keep this close. I'll probably hold on to that for the rest of my life. And there's my acrylics. I haven't started with the acrylics yet. Oh, are you guys fighting? They're fighting over this ottoman. Oh, kitty, come on. So yes, this little thing, my dad gave me this. It was the last gift he ever gave me before he passed away. Just regular markers in here and crayon. These are, these aren't crayon, these are pastels. Waxy ones in a very soiled up bag. I'll probably play with those this weekend. I've got my journal here, little mixed media pad. I'm waiting for more art supplies to arrive this weekend. Yeah, let me show you. I think I'm gonna grow out of this studio or this little area pretty quickly. I got a brand new easel, and I'm thinking I'm gonna probably put a vision board here. I put my chair in this section, and look at this little munchkin with his teddy. There's your teddy bear. And there's Margot coming to bother him, as usual. She really loves him. So, yep, we've got a blanket set up here. Currently, I'm doing some research on Native American art. I've always loved Native American art, Native American culture as a whole. So let me show you. I'm reading this beautiful book. Project 562. It says Changing the Way We See Native America. And it has profiles and then a story. It's an absolutely stunning book. As my channel progresses, I will be illustrating and highlighting Native American culture. It was one of the reasons I actually moved to the Southwest. I've got Dakota Modern, The Art of Oscar Howe. This is incredible. He was a modernist. He strived to break Native American stereotypes in his art. The colors are so vivid. So yeah, last year, oh, and I'm also reading Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee, an Indian history of the American West. So I'm assuming that's told from a Native American perspective. It's quite a hefty read. It will take me a while to dive into that, but I've been meaning to read that book for a very long time. What else can I show you? Last year I worked on some sketches. There's actually a couple on my wall right here. You can see the fabric designs, and let me show you some of these. They're just ink. This one, I was gonna lay paint over these. Probably won't be able to do this one or this one. These are crayon. I was just playing around, but I will lay gouache over these just to see if anything becomes of them. I'm actually quite tired of looking at them already, but I will not let them go. I'll see. I'll probably put watercolor on this one, not gouache. I like this one quite a lot, actually. This is a good color scheme. This could be something you could put on a piece of merchandise like this bag. These are just loose paisleys that I sketched freehand. Kind of organic. Could most likely do them in Procreate or Adobe Illustrator, but I like the loose hand, the handmade appeal. And there's this one. I guess these are coordinates, so those could go together. And then maybe I would do like a stripe. And if you could think of it, the stripe would be like on an umbrella or the back of a cushion, while these would be on the big cushions, and that would be an accent cushion, like at a pool or something. Or they could even be on a bathing suit or a sarong. They have that fun vacation holiday appeal to them. This one has crayon. It's a China blueprint. I like the shape of these motifs. And then some pencil that never got pulled out. This is another tropical one. This could look really good on like a palazzo pants or a kaftan or a sarong. I do like the wild cross section thing in the back. I think that's quite cute. So that one up here. This is crayon. Again, just playing around, nothing serious. This one reminds me of a painting or fabric design I did a long time ago. This would actually look really nice on the sheet. Here, let's look. Here's a white surface. You can see how this would look really good repeated next to each other. You can see that, like if there were 20 of them next to each other. I'm not sure about this blue, but definitely something I could play with. I like this one a lot. I may start doing like a loose hand this weekend on like an 18 by 24 sheet of paper and see if I could just do it freestyle with gouache. That would be very easy to do that. Again, some more motifs. So slightly more detailed. This is just my hand. You can just totally see the style. So this is the fabric design part of me, which I'm trying to dial into. I do feel a strong pull to fine art at the moment as well. So I'm probably just gonna spend the next few months playing. I really like the shape on these flowers. And honestly, I really like it in black and white as well. I think the lines are interesting and dynamic enough where if I just drew this and put a color background or black background, it would be very interesting. So those next to each other, I could probably get that one done really quickly as well. This is very basic, not crazy about this one, but this could be complementary flowers next to more detailed flowers like these. And the concepts of a fabric design or textile design is you always want to have really big motifs, and then like a medium-sized one like that, and then small ones and various sizes of leaves as well. It sort of like balances everything, makes it visually appealing. There's a lot going on in this one, but again, you know, you could pull certain elements of each thing and make separate designs with them. This is a technique called cut flower. This is very much my hand as well. And so is that one. And yeah, I'm showing you an introduction, I guess, to what I have on hand at the moment. This is also a fun design. Where's that other tropical one? Like that one. And next to that one, those could become like a collection. Yeah, those colors are quite cool, the blue and the yellow. I like those a lot. Different textures in the centers of the flowers. A little wild. But yeah, when you zoom out, if you think of them repeated, that would be quite interesting. These are fun. These look almost biblical to me, like, I don't know, like Egyptian or Mesopotamia or something. They look very, very ancient. But yep, here's a few more. Just a couple more. So I'll get started with some of these. Anyways, that's the studio for now. There's a desk here, my computer. I have my old computer down here. I'll probably set up a second computer at some point. Yep, there's a little simple stand. I have more supplies somewhere that I have to find. I probably need to get a second little cot. Easel, and yep, that's a start. I wonder where the kitties are. Let me go find them, get to my reading. I'm about to take a long bath. It was an interesting day today, but it's always great when I get to come home and dive into my passion. Anyways, have a beautiful night, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to follow my journey as I take a deep dive into my textile and fabric design, and do some fine art, and basically bring more creativity into my life and hopefully forge my way towards doing something independently and working for myself. Thank you. Good night.